Oh, can you share your sound? Please.
Whoa. Well, anyways. Hey, this is Rockman. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. I'm gonna adjust your streams. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been doing nothing but grinding off stream for a month. Oh wait, I did this in like one afternoon because I was lazy. Don't worry, everybody is totally equipped and ready to go. I don't know, Doom. I guess we'll find out. Are you guys worried? You should be worried if I'm up for this.
I'm worried that you don't have 87 bajillion economizers.
This Magimaster is dangerous. Yeah, how many economizers do I have? Well, TC has one right here. You see this?
Why doesn't she have another relic?
Let's see. He's got a ribbon. He's got a ribbon. He's got a ribbon. That's it. Got one economizer. Deal with it. You want 87 economizers? You go ahead and do that. So yeah, this Magimaster, in the past on stream I've beat him the normal way by protecting people with life 3. I've also beat him by using the Esper Palador, I think it is, where everybody jumps up there. And back when I was in college, I used Rasp to take away all of his MP. Salsa tried to do that on stream and then he gave up because, as I told him, it took like an hour. I'm not going to do that on stream. At least not this time. This time we're going to do it the YOLO Slag Luna way, right? How's the volume and everything, Doom? Yeah, I think it was like a year ago, Ratmus bought me like 50 hot mustard sauces off eBay, and I still have more hot mustard sauces. I had some McNuggies the other day, and it was delicious. Okay. The volume seems a little low to me. Okay, let's see here. What should we cast on this bozo? What do you think? Well, I think everyone was at max HP until the doctor got hit for 1 hit point of damage. I don't think that's going to matter. I think this will be fine. So what do you guys think of this? I'm pretty much invincible now, right, Doom? Well, until he casts Ultima, right? He's literally a fucking joke. So, do you remember offhand how many hit points this guy has? We're about to put the fear of God into him. Whoa, Ratmus, whoa. $50,000? Well, if Ultima did 10,000, which it doesn't, then this would be all of his HP. So let's give him another Ultima for the road. Hey Cobra, how's it going? I'm living on the edge. I'm living dangerously. Nobody has life 3. Are you guys worried? He's using it. He's using it. What the fuck was that, Magimaster? You're pathetic. You're worthless. Somehow Data's still vanished. Oh, there he goes. If anybody asked, nobody asked what exactly I did in between then and now. Well, this is my quote-unquote main party. I mean, as you can see, I got them up to level 71, 72-ish. They know pretty much every spell, except some spells that are like totally worthless. And I didn't do any kind of grinding on anybody else other than these people. I just figured I don't give a shit, so what? They're just gonna carry everyone else. So deal with it. Does that about sum it up? And what about living in the fridge? I also bought some more tents. See, I could go to some place and sleep for free, but got 98 tents. Yes.
Huh? Is it supposed to be that small?
Is what supposed to be small?
This Eevee on someone's next to someone's sprite as their buddy Pokemon, Pokemon Go.
So on my checklist of things that I wanted to do, everything's checked off except the last 2 dragons and the Esper that you get for defeating said 2 dragons. So it's time to go into Kefka's tower. And I looked at Doom's notes and it was a lot of technical stuff, so I just said, you know what, at this point, fuck it. I'm just gonna read my notes. And I have, I wrote
Do I
down,
have a tiny Eevee? I do have some tiny Eevees. Some tiny Eevees.
I wrote down what party I want to use, so, or what people I want to use in which parties. So, Doom, what's Bunny doing in Castlevania?
Oh my goodness, it's so funny.
Do you want to tell us what's so funny while I read what the hell my husband is bothering me about?
Tiny Eevees. The tiny Eevee. I'll share it on Discord.
Doom, I need to read you what my husband just said. She's playing in the collection. Okay. The Castlevania collection. Okay, for some reason, I guess the first thing I thought of was her just playing it on Nintendo Switch Online, but collection makes sense. Okay, so Doom, my husband just said this. Recalling the wisdom I impart to my children, that if Disney ever stops doing it for them, that leaves only drugs and alcohol. Seems like there should be a German word for that specific concern, that the magic of life can be catastrophically lost. What should I respond to him? I'm just gonna call that Disney fraud, or however you pronounce that.
Okay, I put it in your funny stuff, so now you can see what I'm laughing at.
Yes, you look like a giant.
Exactly! That's hilarious.
Doom, all I said to him was Disney Freud, just as a, to be an ass. I mean, to be fair, his comment is obviously silly, but his response was, "Oh snap, you did it." But yeah, we need to stop worrying about that and go over here and actually, let's look at what my notes for this game say right now. What do they say? Okay, well actually this part of the notes just say, Chapter 4, let's go get that madman. The last thing it says before you actually fight him is, now beat that turtleneck bastard. But anyways, we're gonna do that. If I ever get my act together. I mean, this is gonna be a short stream, clearly. From this point to the end of the game, it takes, what, an hour? 90 minutes with the long-ass ending? Didn't Salsa, like, accidentally go into Kefka's tower and get this cutscene before he ever wanted to? I think. He was just trying to land or something and he accidentally hit down on the tower. And this cutscene starts happening and he's like, no! Where's my information here of my parties that I wanted? Alright, so as you can see here, party number 1, which is the most strongest, we got led by TC, of course, with Fancy. Those are the two of the super-powered people. And we've got Quark, and his claim to fame will be basically throwing imp halberds, which I have a million of probably, and then Slishy's got, I don't know, rages or something. Party number 2, which is in the middle, is led by Jadzia. Now, she is, on paper, supposed to be a good magic user, but again, I didn't bother leveling her up or giving her any new magic spells, so she's just going to deal with what she has. I mean, she's got Fire 3, that's good enough. Data, who is also super powered, but of course every time I try to do a blitz, I usually do incorrect blitz input. So as Doom knows, he's a top quality magic user, totally. And then we got Odo in this party, so he can use any magic spell, and he can also use whatever the hell I put on him, which is tools. And he's got tools, he's got mimic, he's got magic. And I think I also decided to put throw on him to throw some imp halberds in there too. And then of course we got Kosh here with whatever the hell he's doing. And then we got the good old doctor, who's basically carrying this party with the Moogle charm of bozos that I literally don't care about. Except I guess the Picard and Renee are the bozos I literally don't care about. These are the people who I almost don't care about. He's just going to carry them to the one battle that he's going to take them into and just handle it. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. Let's see what else Mike Husband has to say. I have no idea what he's talking about. I'm busy. Okay, so everybody is already equipped except...
Okay, you landed on the whatever, and someone's driving by with a massive base, and I was like, well, that adds to the ominous... Yes, this is the finale, Cobra.
I don't know what you're talking about, Song, but... So every character is equipped with equipment. It's just I have to do relics and espers if I'm even going to use espers. I think the main party has espers. You know, I might not even care to equipping anybody else with a goddamn esper. Okay, so somebody here needs sprint shoes. And then we need like wait a second, like I guess what I'm looking for is a Tintin-a-bar, but I used up all my Tintin-a-bars. That's the thing that makes less encounters, right? No, that's not right. That's something else. What's the thing that makes less encounters? Charm bangle. Tintin-a-bar is something else. I was wrong. Okay, what else can I... Anything else to help the party, or should I just... put stuff on him to help here? Maybe that'll help with his rages, I don't know. What does Quark need? He's the only people who can have departed mommy's love and protects against fatal magic attacks, so why not give him that? Party number 2. He's got sprint shoes and ribbon. Let's start with Kosh, because there's only 2 relics that he needs to have, and that's the Blizzard Orb, not to be confused with the Blizzard Man, and the Rage Ring. Obviously, you can't actually equip him. Can't give him an Esper. Just to show you guys, so you go to status on Odo, and that's how you change what he has. So I've got Mimic, I got Magic, I got Tools, I got Throw. Alright, so theoretically she's a magic user, but her magic is not being utilized very well. But I suppose we could give her some earrings. If I can find them. There. Hey Stelnox, how's it going? I gave all my ribbons already. So let's see. I could give the back guard so we don't get any back attacks or pincer attacks with this party, and then I'll give him the pod bracelet. So we got Shape and Shell on, or sure. Let's give Jedzia an Esper. Maybe she can learn something while she's here. What does she need to learn? Well, unfortunately, she ain't learning that. I could put this on her to learn some curing spells. Like, since I already gave Tritalk to somebody else, it's like, what offensive spells did she even need? She already knows Fire 3. Yeah, I'll just give her Phoenix. Alright, and now this party doesn't really... like, we're gonna have one boss battle, so... He's got the Moogle Charm and a ribbon. So... what relics would these guys need? They probably need all the help they can get. Oh, come hold me back, Mallow. I got another pod bracelet. Safety bit and a pod bracelet. I don't know. Paris. Somebody needs the sprint shoes. Oh, wait, no. Let's. Paris over here. He needs something. He needs coin toss. Change the slot into GP Rain.
I forgot, does that mean you throw money at people's faces?
Yep. I'm rich, I ain't worried about money. I don't know, we'll give him that. No, I did not mean let's... Alright, Sam has got sprint shoes. We could do that, sure, whatever. Alright, we're going for it. After I see Discord.
Oh.
So that's pointless. Only Renee can use it. And I'm assuming only Paris can use fixed dice, and it didn't even come up as being better than the Doom darts. Oh, look at that battle power. What am I missing, Doom? Metroid Prime. Me to go to this group. Oh God. Evil Oscar. See how you like this. Well, I got an item for Setzer called Fixed Dice, but it was not better than the Doom darts. It made the battle power go way down, and I was like, what the fuck's up with that? What the hell is going on? I thought I would just auto win, but as you know, I didn't send anybody up here, so I'm fucked. Okay, she knows life and cure 2, and that's about it. Minerva. Did I have the Atma weapon on her? I wasn't even looking. I think I did. I think I discussed that with Doom. Let's see if Jadzia wants that. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the... No, wrong person. So you think I should put the fixed dice on him, Doom? Alright, let's do it. And then back to Jadzia. Oh, she's already got a Minerva, so the Minerva I just got is apparently worthless, so... No, I didn't put the offering on anyone. So I could either use GP Rain to throw GP, or if I fight with the fixed dice and the offering, then that's another option, is what you're saying? Alright. What the hell's Attack Star? Is it a throwing thing or some kind of a weapon? Throwing thing, okay. It's weird that they just give you one of those. Why bother even coming up there? Well, hello. You're using Aqua Rake on me, of all things? Only got 16 imp halberds. Now I got 15. Good. Satan time. I'm Atma, left here since birth, forgotten in the rivers of time. I've had an eternity to ponder the meaning of things. Now I have an answer. Spoilers, I gotta take a shit. Says he has a car, and what type of car does he have?
I saw a picture today of someone with a Nissan Leaf that added Eon and had a little decal of the Leaf Eon.
Huh. I think he, I hit Mimic and, like, Kosh did his usual throw somebody, and, like, apparently Odo can't do that, so he just fought. Hey Doom, is this guy weak to Pearl? Too late, I'm using it.
Most cars catching on fire would be super effective.
Well, he's dead, we'll never find out. Is there any way to stop that trade-off? Jeez. It said go in the left pipe. We already got 2 of these, so it's probably not important. Alright, what is this? Where am I here? Before you enter the hatchway, go to your far left to get a chest. Enter the hatchway. Step on the switch. Hatchway. I just came out of this hatchway. Let's just run away. Let's just run away. That tough. Force armor. Jeez, look at these guys. So Doom, you're saying that there's Bolt 3, Bolt 2, and then just regular fucking Bolt. Raises MP by a half. I was like, you know, she could use raises HP by half. CS wants to dress up as a Blumpkin, whatever the fuck that is. Excuse me. I feel like there's hidden chests in this room, but my notes don't seem to make any sense to me. Is this what... I think I just got a hero ring. When you find a chest with a hero ring, search the south wall to find a secret passage to a room or a chest that contains Aegis shield. I wonder if an Aegis shield is even worth my trouble that I'm going to waste looking for it. Let's have her use this ultimate weapon. SOB hiding up there in the corner. Back attack for some reason. I thought I had the back guard on. I guess my second party had the back guard. This party has the charm bangle, I guess. Just lost a lot of goddamn. She's got the economizer. I can't forget about that. A second back guard, do I? Well, I do, okay. Have to change that relic before we actually fight Kefka. Where did that laser even come from? And was he always precise? Can't run away. I've got some great rages over here, don't I, Doom? was a haymaker. Does she learn Bolt 2 for some reason? He doesn't even have an Esper. He's got a Thunder Shield. I guess it was teaching him Bolt 2. Okay then. Remember that time Ratmus was not allowed to learn Bolt 2 from a Thunder Shield? Alright, who wants to see a final dragon? Does Pepperidge Farm remember? Yes. Let's see, fancy fight for one set. Probably won't get the chance to because he's dead. Defeated all 8 dragons. Dragon Seal broken. This is unheard of. See the Magicite Crusader. She's got Bismarck for the Strength +2. What does Crusader do? Teaches Murtaugh. She already knows Meteor. She doesn't need any of that crap. I don't think anybody needs any of that crap, to be honest. I bet Quark wants to learn Murtaugh, right? And Jet Z over here has been waiting patiently for some more HP. Oh, look at her HP now. Wow, she's almost learned Cure 3. Almost, but not quite. Let's get into a fight. Maybe she can learn Cure 3 or whatever. There are no random encounters out here? Oh, well, fuck you too, then. Not these guys again. Whoa. He blocked one trade off, but couldn't block the second one. Jab, 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 jabber draw. Checklist complete. Which means we're done with that.
Oh, Rockman, I forgot to tell you, my brother has another dog now. They're back to 3 dogs.
And what are the names of all 3 of their dogs?
Yoshi, Sonic, and now Raven. It's a palm mix.
Yoshi and Sonic I get, but what the hell did you just say?
Raven.
Is that a video game character or the bird?
No and no. So, Raven is missing an eye. It's a rescue dog. And so my brother was like, Odin. Odin's missing an eye. But Odin's a terrible name for a female dog. And like, Odette is also a terrible name for a female dog, especially because she's black. I think there's a mythology there or something. Oh, Black Swan. It was Black Swan. Anyway. And Odin had these ravens under his control, which also had terrible names. But he's like, but Raven in general is a good name. So he just went with Raven. And I was like, okay. Because yes, that was my question. I was like, why? I thought he was going to go with Luna. Or I suggested Luma. But Raven it is. And he's a little black fluffy dog.
God, Slushy, what are you doing? I didn't see who he hit. Did he hit himself and knock some sense into himself? Whoa. 2 Daedalus in this economy? Oh God. Corkler and Meteor. Satan time, boys. See how you like an Atma weapon. See how you like an imp halberd. See how you like a chainsaw. See how you like a double Ultima. Let's throw some of those tack stars that they were giving me in chests. Animal style Doom? Cast Meteor on him. Is Meteor one of those things that hurts my own party also? Let's see, am I basically at a DK win at this point? I just basically go up and fight the statues here? Let's see. Okay. All right. Who wants to see my weakest party fight one of the statues? Here we go.
Spoilers, no one. We're all gonna take a nap.
Absolute zero. First, we're gonna throw some GP at him. Well, that didn't do very much. Alright, fixed dice, go. Holy shit, Doom's aura is shaking. I'm talking about Kodoom, of course. how much GP did I lose from using GP Rain once? Well, I still have 1.6 million, so I think I'm good. She just did that thing on Kosh where he's like gonna protect or something. So okay. How does this work with this protection? What the hell just happened? Okay, there we go. If I revive him, though, will he be back to normal? Or whatever normal for him is? Let's see. Thanks. No, he's still doing it, Doom. Or is it, I don't know what he's doing. Let's see how much her fight did. 4,100. Okay. What's going on now? Okay, it just looks weird because she's in the middle, I guess, is what's happening. Well, she's dead. Got an Excalibur. Jadzia. Probably Jadzia and TC don't need that. Sam and Fancy, maybe. Fancy's got the Illumina. TC's got the ammo weapons. Let's see. Nope. What does she have? Okay, no, she's got it. Okay. Alright, whatever. this extra mithril knife. There you go. Slushy's not doing very much. Oh yeah, hold on. I had Quark. I had Quark learn Meteor, and then I was like, oh, I should have him use it, and then I didn't. Defeat the statues and magical power will not disappear. Kefka drained the statue's power, the source of magic, question mark? Where's my fucking save point? I guess it's in here. Okay, so the thing I just got was an Aura Lance, I think. Fancy or the Doctor? Fancy's got the Illumina, so... What does the Doctor have? Gradius. Alright, well that's better. Okay, so all three parties have now used tents. I think right now I'm just gonna optimize the relics. What I think I need to do here. And then we'll beat that turtleneck bastard. Before Doom has to go to dinner, right, Doom? Alright. TC gym box and economizer, that's good. He does not need a back guard anymore. Sure. Probably not going to use him, so I don't care. Just in case we do get to Slishy, I guess. Charm anymore. So does he need more NP? Not particularly. Doubt I'll get to Sam. She's fine. Alright, he needs something better. Does he need MP? Not really. My MP is already so high with these people. Have his MP too. We got 2 gold hairpins. Sure. What is his MP? You know what? I mean, wouldn't be the worst thing to put on Odo. Is there something better though? I mean, we could just put a hero ring on him, I guess. Let's take the sprint shoes off, and everybody else has got something good. Alright, we're throwing everything, caution to the wind, and going in here. How's everyone in chat doing?
Would you eat a mog? He's not sentient. Sentient?
Of course he is. He's a street smart, slam dancing, sentient Moogle. / hologram. You guys remember I started this game 3 months ago now?
Hate. Look, he's using all the big words now.
Speaking of ready to eat Doom, on Saturday, Ratmus and I are being forced to go to a party for a family friend, right? That's why there's no Ratmus stream. Doom's going to Disneyland, I think. But the restaurant that we're going to is a Mexican restaurant. I looked at the menu and I'm like, I don't want to eat any of this. I'm like, I don't know how my mom can stand to eat any of this. She hates Mexican food. They've got pork tacos, but they have pineapple in them. So fuck that. Why? Because Weird Al said he needs a quesadilla? And I always listen to Weird Al. I'll totally send you the menu later. And the menu's kind of weird because, like, I don't know if this is... I'm assuming this is the type of party where... Like, I don't know if our host has picked the choices already, or if, like, we each get to pick an entree and an appetizer from this menu that I'm looking at. I don't even fucking know. So... I mean, I would guess that or if it's a thing, or if it's a buffet thing, where like you go and just get your lunch. I don't know. The last time I went to a party with them was a buffet thing. Does it have pineapple in it? I guess we'll just find out how pissed off Rockman is when he gets there and is forced to eat tacos with pineapple in them. TC Data Fancy Doctor. So unlike the last time I streamed this, where I was like, oh, I'm going to do this 3 times with 3 different parties, and I had all this blah, 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 blah. Well, now I'm just going to put my main party in here, and I'm going to try not to have any of them die. If any of these people die and somebody else comes in, then I've basically failed. So who would I want to come in at this point? Let's have a Quark in there because he can throw stuff. No, wait, actually, hold on. No, first of all, we got to go Odo because he's the real awesome party member. Then we'll do Quark. Then we'll do Jadzia. Then if I there's no way I'm ever going to get to these people. That would be real horrible. So I wouldn't want any of these people, frankly. I mean, okay, Paris, it doesn't really matter. He's got the fixed dice. Worf's got his sword tech. Slishy's got rages. Kosh is Kosh and Sam is Sam, so let's just fucking go. speed run before Doom has to leave for dinner, totally. And this time we are going to life 3, because like I said, I don't want these people dying on me. Do life 3 on the right people? Is everybody life 3'd? Yes, I think so. Was that? How do I fix that? Remedy. Let's see if this works. Let's do a cure and then an ultima. Great, now he's fucked again. Happened to his ribbon? I was afraid that the enemy was gonna die and then we were gonna move up to the next level and he was gonna be like petrified out of there or something. Oh god, Doom. I mean, have fun watching TOC and the VOD of this, which will be more shocking, who knows. Song, did you watch the TOC finale yet?
Yes!
So did me and Ratmus, but not Doom, obviously, so...
I was happy.
I wasn't happy after the first battle, but then, yeah, in the finale, I guess I was happy.
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Still life 3'd, it says. on a Cure 3 like a long time ago, and it still hasn't happened. Finally. TC needs her life 3 back if I can't even do it before this fucking thing dies. I cast Dispel on her 3 times. Holy Mutterer! Murton, of all things. Is dead. Dreams, hope. Where'd they come from? Where are they headed? Spoilers, I gotta take a shit. You like some dried meat there, Kefka? God, she attacked with the ammo weapon right after Fallen one hit her, so I did 308 damage. Boo. I've seen all these major attacks hit the Doctor and do only 1 damage. That's, I guess, because he has the Paladin shield, so that's cool. Oh, shit. hyperdrive, not to be confused with the Mega Drive.
He's so bright they have to wear shades.
Apparently. That's the end of that, Kefka. That was fun. I know I was spamming a lot of Ultima during some of the enemies of the tower, but I did use some interesting techniques or something. In some cases. Yeah, like I said, when I was grinding, and I only did any kind of grinding, magic or otherwise, with my main party. I call them the Dream Team. So, like, they were the only ones who knew Ultima, was those four, I guess, plus Odo. So... somehow we dropped 431 frames in there. Stream probably froze at some point, I don't know. That's still one of the greatest games, still one of the best endings. To watch it and get copyright claimed. I got this wonderful controller plugged into a USB thingamajig. Anybody have any questions? No? I can't click out of this or it'll stop the wonderful song. Streamed this back in, what was it, 2019 or 2017, whatever the fuck the last time I streamed this was, who even remembers. I think it was 2019. Oh. How's your Pokemon song?
So I'm in a group to catch 500 this week, and I've already caught 200 myself.
And this goddamn Kevin in your group?
Yeah. We're at 469. And I could catch more right now, but I feel I've done my part with 200. Nope, 470. Someone's catching some right now.
What?
Does this mean we can talk over the song now?
DJ Arson, I'm pretty sure that we all knew you were dead. And yet somehow he's on a 34-month subscriber streak? Well, he probably died and left his sub on auto renew or something. So.
Oh.
That's the opposite. I mean, that's creating a life is the opposite of dying.
Yeah, but you kind of lose all your sleep and stuff, so you kind of feel dead, I think.
Yeah. No, seriously, like what was it? I mean, I feel like it's been years since we talked to you. What it was is, sorry, I have to stop the ending to gather my thoughts here, because I don't know if Arson's gonna leave any second to go check on his kid or something. But actually, just recently, I was like, I need to go through my YouTube subscriptions and get rid of some like subscriptions, and I was like, I may as well go look at my Twitch subscriptions, see if I want to unsubscribe from anybody, and maybe also like looking at. Sometimes I'll look at the list of people who've given me bits and stuff, and every time I see your name, Arson, on like the bits list. And I did not unsubscribe from you. I was still subscribed to you on YouTube and Twitch and everything, and all your channels and everything. I was looking at you and I was like, when was the last time Arson uploaded a video? I was like, wow, it's been so long. He's gone. He's dead. Because to me, I've always said that if I don't see anybody on Twitch for a while, they're dead. That's just a thing I say. Because I'm a jerk, right, Song? But yeah, I was thinking about you recently because I was looking at those subscriptions. Crazy. But yeah, congratulations on your kid, and we hope you're alive and stuff. I just beat Final Fantasy VI after slowly streaming it over the course of 3 months because I'm lazy, clearly. I mean, I don't stream as often as I used to. There's not much else to stream anymore. I'm glad somebody's watching the VODs on YouTube. I put them on YouTube and I'm like the only one watching them. I just watch them myself, so. You still have that Sonic Spinball? Didn't we sign one for you or something? Whoa. Yeah, the last time I streamed What the Dub, I was like, wow, we're gonna do all this stuff. We have all these custom dubs we can do, and then the game just kept crashing and crashing and crashing. I do have that on the list of as soon as I can. It's not going to be right away or anything. We're going to do another What the Dub stream, and hopefully it won't crash anymore, because I think I fixed that? Question mark? Hopefully fixed the crashing. I don't know if anyone else is here in chat other than me, Song, Ratmus, and Arson right now, but
I'm not here.
But yeah, Ratmus and I can't stream this weekend because we're going to a stupid family party, and then Doom is going to Disneyland next week, so I wanted to take another week off from streaming anyways. So probably the next stream will be Ratmus Saturday, May 2nd. I believe Ratmus promised to come over Saturday, May 2nd. Still don't know what he's doing. So I won't get back to a solo Rockman stream until the first week of May. Sometime the week of May the 4th. No, we're not playing a Star Wars game. I'll be doing Zelda 1 and 2. That's what we'll be doing. Oh, I didn't realize that it was Stal because we were talking to Arson, and Stalnox and Arson are the same color, and then I noticed they have different Mega Man heads. It was Stalnox who said he has the What the Dub vids on the Endless Loop. Sorry. Stalnox is here, my bad. So yeah, in other words, the promise that Rockman and Ratmus are making to you, the viewers, is that we may not stream very often, but it's going to be quality over quantity, totally. These streams are totally quality shit. Alright, thanks for stopping in, Arson, and telling us that you're not dead and you have a kid. Congratulations on all that. Hopefully, watch the VODs, and we miss you and everything. And you, as Mega Man X, as was previously mentioned. So yeah, some things I have on my list, like I said, Zelda 1 and 2. We'll try What the Dove again. I'll talk to Ratmus later about what he's doing. What the hell else I'm doing after that, I forget. I'll get back to you on that. Doom watches this VOD after he's done with TOC. Doom's gonna be so surprised that Arson stopped in here. Do it right, Kitana. So Ratmus had 2 video games delivered to my house recently. One of them he's told all of you guys, it's some Super Nintendo dinosaur game called Radical Rex. I'm supposed to clean it and test it. I don't know. I think he said he was going to stream it in summer with the random Wisconsin games. But then Ratmus also got me a Famicom game, which I will not mention what it is. It'll be a surprise for later. So yeah. Another thing that arrived, this is totally important, is my computer is connected to one of those battery backup power things, and I had 2 separate instances in the last few months where this red flashing light and alarm went off on this battery backup thing, because I think the battery inside of it is like dead or dying, and it like scared the hell out of me with this red light and alarm. So I tried to look into buying another one, but the model that I had was discontinued. So anyway, I decided to buy a different model, the battery backup thing, and it just got here today, Ratmus, and I will wait till you come over so we can clean that area up and hook it up together, because I totally need an electrician to handle that. And speaking of electricians, and that song is totally listening to me.
Nope.
I've mentioned to you guys that we now have solar panels installed on our roof. Well, actually, it's not finished, so it's not completely installed. But yeah, like not only is the entire roof almost covered with solar panels, but in addition to that, like now on the side of our house in the backyard is like a huge amount of electrical mechanisms that didn't exist before, because I think all of the solar panel stuff comes down, and then there's like an inverter and a generator and like all sorts of, there's multiple huge electrical boxes and connections attached to my house that did not exist before. So if anyone wants to see a picture of that, I could show you a picture. Yeah, they got to come back on Friday to finish their work, and then it has to be hooked up to like the actual power company before it starts working or something. I don't know how the fuck it all works. And it's all going to be connected to an app on my dad's phone. So that's wonderful. Also, I'm seeing my back doctor again on Thursday. Woolsey. Just hope those stupid electrical boxes, solar panels thing doesn't cause any problems. It's a goddamn electrical fire. Alright, bye, bro.
Bye, Miss. What land is this we're looking at now?
I will rule over this land, and we will call it this land.
Why are there so many lakes? And no rivers?
I always thought that, like, you know, this is like the I was gonna say the Earth, but I don't even know if this is Earth. But like, this is like where the planet was like scarred by Kefka's attacks. So like maybe now that maybe those holes with the weird water is where he shot the laser, and now, you know, just water has filled those holes, and green and trees are coming back. You know, now that Kefka's dead. I don't know. I guess that's what I always just unconsciously thought. Because yeah, I think this matches any place in the game exactly. I don't know. Nothing like giving birth in a cave with no epidural and your nurses are 4 7-year-old girls. Is Tumulsa finally going to update their fire code so that you're not allowed to store fire rods in your goddamn houses anymore? I'll upload this VOD manually. I don't because we dropped 431 frames, and during this whole playthrough, this is on an emulator, and I don't know why there were instances where the game was freezing for you guys on the stream, and the whole stream was freezing. I don't know why that is. I try not to stream games on emulator. Hopefully it was just a problem because it was on emulator and it won't happen anymore. But who the fuck knows? I can't do anything about it. Like how those birds form a 3, even though this is the 6th game. Except it's 3 somehow. Heyo. Zoda Blandio, or was he here the whole time? How's your life going, Zoda? Mr. Arson stopped in and proved to us that he was not dead. And then he left. Well, if you want to know, Zoda, I won't be streaming again for like 2 weeks, but when I do get back to streaming, we're going to be doing Zelda 1 and 2. You love those games, right? I love those games. You'll probably Blandio for it. Because a while back now, Bunny did Zelda 1 First Quest. Shut up, Sumpump. So I'm gonna do Zelda 1 First Quest. I'm gonna do Second Quest. I'm gonna do Zelda 2, because Bunny's not gonna do Zelda 2 until next year, but I can't wait till next year to do my favorite NES game, right? Alright, let's see. Don't need my notes anymore. The game's over. Let's see. Smoke is doing some game called Vampire Crawlers, the Turbo Wildcard. Whatever the hell that means. Hey, speaking of Zelda 1, I've got a Zelda 1 speedrunner doing speedruns of Zelda 1 right now. Then we got Bunny doing Castlevania 1 for the first time. Got Vappy doing Pokemon Crystal. Got somebody doing a Mario 64 ROM hack. Zoda loves those. Then we got Troy Takes Photos doing What the Dub. Remember him from What the Dub? We got Nintendo Capri Sun doing A Link to the Past. Anyways, nobody cares to raid anymore. Well, I'm kind of curious. I mean, I don't know hardly anything about Castlevania, but I'm kind of curious about how Bunny's doing with that. Yes, Metroid. I think Bunny was actually almost going to stream Metroid Prime 2 Doomset, and then for some reason at the last minute she changed her mind and did Castlevania instead. I obviously don't know shit about Metroid Prime. The only Metroid Prime I ever played was, I think it was the Metroid Prime 3 demo that they put onto the Nintendo Wii. It was a demo on Wii, and I think it was Metroid Prime 3, and I just played it because it was a free demo and on Wii. That I don't remember the Wii even having demos. Anyways, what was I saying? What was I doing? Yeah, well, that is the end of me playing Final Fantasy VI right here, right now, so like I said, we dropped 431 frames for some reason. Guess we're not gonna bother rating anyone. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. That's the end of the stream. Bye everyone. I gotta go.
I want cinnamon toast.
Crunch?
No, I don't have any of that. I'll just make toast with cinnamon and butter, sugar.